Happiness is derived differently amongst men and women. Generally, women source their happiness from relationships with others and family life, and men tend to derive their happiness from their means of success. That's why no matter what, a man is not completely content if he is not reaching his full potential, and women are never really content with instability in their relationships. We can infer based on this realization that women generally lead a more fulfilled life when they are young and raising a family, while a man is happier seizing opportunity at a younger age. Both of them progressing in their lives effortlessly from being true to themselves and excelling at what truly brings them happiness, and most importantly, acknowledging this from a young age. Women typically care about people's opinions too much, making them susceptible to feeling the feeling of imposter syndrome. This caring about what other people think makes them less risk-averse when pursuing a career. Men, on the other hand, usually are able to take risks such as starting a business or trying to land a job where he may lack expertise. He may face doubts, but is more inclined to push through those doubts by blocking out the world around him and persisting. A recent survey by Captivate Network, based out of Massachusetts, surveyed 673 people in 19 urban areas and came to the conclusion that men are 25% happier at work and only 8% happier at home. This is probably due to man's primal desire to conquer and provide for his family. This survey also concluded that 75% of men claim to have a healthy work-life balance as compared to only 70% of women. The thing is with women is that the unhappiness may not hit until later in life, when they realized they have chased a career their whole lives, and by the time they're in their 40s they have a family to provide for. Typically, it just ends up being her cat, and a bottle of wine to wash the sadness down. Society tells her that the wage gap is unfair and men get paid more. Out of resentment, she works her tail off to make a point, but to whom is she making this point? Herself. At the end of the day, if you are not moving in a way that brings you joy right now, nothing you ever do will bring you happiness in the future. Men are wired to bring socioeconomic value. It's the only way they can form any kind of relationship and maintain them just as much. If a man has nothing to bring to the table, then all those around him will starve. A high-value man enjoys the heavy lifting, as seeing the benefits of his heavy lifting is what keeps him going. In my opinion, that's why men are generally happier at work. Women, in order to feel happy, need to surround themselves with some sort of social life or just be around people. Easiest way to do that is work. That's why it's so common for a woman to come home after work with drama about this person and that person. Men keep that sort of thing at work. Truth is, with the emergence of the internet, there's really no places to go to mingle other than work. This is what I mean by society taking the course of action in a woman's life. Because again, they care too much about people's opinions. Once you understand that women want to be led, you start to understand how they may fall for the feminist bull crap. Majority of women are unable to form their own opinions, making them the perfect cog for any machine. By the time they realize they've been duped, it's too late because they are going through menopause. The natural state of mind of feminist is far more unstable than a family-oriented woman. A blind man can see that. Yet more women would side with the feminist because the feminist is louder and has a stronger opinion. If a woman seeks to be guided and led, obviously side with the strongest opinion. Little does she know that the mousetrap will clamp her neck. Overall, this is the exact reason why men are generally more happy than women. Men have the ability to critically think, and women too often care about what others think to critically think for themselves. It is important that you understand this about a woman, because as a man you should protect her from the outside forces that may sway her into a life of unfulfillment. It is best she takes life in her own hands and learns this skill, but the sad reality is some women are just not able to. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, subscribe, and comment on why you think women are generally more unhappy than men. As always, thanks for watching, and stay hungry, noble men.